Come on in. This one. Little. Get up. Good morning, folks. It is Monday morning. We're just heading to the yard. The guys should be there already getting loaded up for the day. It's back to our grass cutting week again. So that means on a Monday, all three of the guys are out locally because this is where our biggest kind of round is. Hopefully from tomorrow onwards, Mike will be back with me and we can crack on with our current project that we're doing. So that would be the plan anyway. Oh, he is going quick. The weather is pretty grey and it's currently saying 12 degrees. It doesn't really feel like it, but in fact, no, it probably does. It's just fresh in the morning. This morning I've got to take the tipping trailer for a service. The tyres are looking a bit tired as well. Tired. Tyres tired. Is that a pun? And so yeah, trying to just get on top of that before they get too bad. And just a spanner check of the trailer. So I need to go and drop that off. We've got a load of wood that needs to be tipped as well, so I will go and tip that and then I'll drop the trailer off. Here we are. We are in the yard. Why are you driving with the door open? That's dangerous. Look what you done to my mirror.
Back to this again.
The camera's back down. How are you? This is the beaver tail that Dam went to go and collect, kindly. Morning. Camera's back, I'm sorry. The cameraman that nobody asked for. Hi Carl.
Hello.
Say hi to the camera.
Hello, camera.
I had to bring it back out. I bought it now, so I've got to use it. Are you trying to choose what beaver tail you're taking?
Chose.
Is this your one? Mm-hmm. Your stallion. Buy a midget? No?
Yeah.
Okay, it's a perfect size for you.
Yeah, it is, I know.
For context. That is a 1978 MG midget that I bought a couple of months ago. This is a bit of a summer runner, but really good fun, but just testing the waters, selling it. Wow! Rue. Willow. Jaeger. Come on in. So that's the guys headed away in both the beaver tails, looking identical. I only got the second one sign written on Friday past, so yeah, quite nice to see them both rolling out the same as each other. You might have also noticed that the camera quality is a lot better than it was before. I've upgraded to the DJI Osmo Pocket 3, which gives a much better quality of video. The GoPro was fine. I did find it quite difficult to use and get good kind of quality from, and also the audio was always a problem. We're all about quality here, so this is why I've invested in a much better camera, and I'm very impressed with it so far. Whoa! So we are on our way to offload this trailer of wood. This was an old playhouse thing that came from the job that we're currently doing. Then I've got to go and drop the trailer off to get sorted, as mentioned. So we will go and do that now. This year I've really tried to push the grass cutting side of things on to the guys and give them the kind of responsibility. I can't remember the last time I went round the whole lot myself. It's been a good few, it's been a few months anyway. So a lot of the jobs I don't even see, but to be fair to them, the guys have been nailing it. We get the odd things that have been missed or whatever that we rectify as best we can. But on a whole, it's been really great for the guys to kind of crack on by themselves without me being there, and still turn out the finished product that we need. So it's taken a bit off me as well, giving me time to work on other projects, the landscaping side of things. Kyle and Dan will hopefully crack on tomorrow and the rest of the week through the rest of the grass cuts, and me and Mike will be going back to the job that we're currently on to try and get that pushed on. So it was my plan to have a kind of grass cutting crew and also a landscaping crew, so that's kind of working out a little bit. We could, like I say, do with more staff, but finding good people that have interest in this kind of line of work is quite hard. They are out there, and hopefully got a couple of people lined up for next year. But one thing I've got to be wary about is the winter. Now, all being well, if it's anything like last winter, we'll be busy. I managed to keep Kyle and Damien on full time last winter, and that was really not what I thought was going to happen. I thought I was going to have to let one of them go. Yeah, just the way the winters kind of can be. But we didn't get the weather that we normally get, and it was just a kind of cold and wet winter. We didn't get the snow on the ground that we normally do. But that being said, it's been a long time since we've had a very, very heavy snowfall that has stayed around for long. As I've diversified more into the landscaping side of things, it has helped us. I've bought the digger. The digger was an asset to us last winter, and it will hopefully be an asset to us this winter again. So definitely a good investment. So as long as the snow stays away, then we shall be busy. And if it does come, then yeah, we've just got to kind of take it as it comes. One thing that will benefit us, and it did benefit us next year, the majority of our grass cutting customers are on a monthly direct debit, so this spreads the cost for them across the whole year. So if you're coming on board with us for the 25 season, then your payments will start in January and they'll end in December. So that means you get one equal payment through the whole year. And what that means is, although we're due the money already, at the end of the season, the money doesn't just stop completely. We'll still get the same monthly payment, give or take, every month up till December, and then hopefully starting again in January, which gives us essentially a passive income because we're not doing the work. So we're getting the full month to go out and do one-off projects and landscaping and hedge trimming and all that sort of stuff, and we're also getting the income from the grass cutting that's catching up from the summer. Now that means the summer months can be quite tight. However, it's a very nice feeling in the winter thinking, oh, where am I going to get that money? And knowing I'm getting that influx of cash every month, it definitely helps. Some might argue that,
well, you should just save your money in the summer and budget. And
whereas you're very much right, the problems I've just mentioned there sometimes make that a bit difficult. That's just more of a kind of discipline thing, but it helps us budget and it helps us have an income through the winter. So essentially we should be making more money in the winter months, or more money should be coming in through the winter months, because like I say, we've got the full month free to get on with projects. We don't have this grass cutting hindering things. Yeah, that's hopefully the way it's going to work out. The payments are all set up automatically via Go Cardless. Now they do take a fee. Now the fee does add up over the year. However, in my defence, I would say the automation of that invoicing and payment process, I think, would balance out in terms of the labour spent chasing invoices, well, sending invoices for one, chasing the payments, trying to allocate payments, who's paid, who hasn't paid. The direct debit just comes off every month. I don't have to worry about it. If a missed payment happens, then I get notified and the payment just gets taken again. It's a very smooth process for myself and the customer. The customer doesn't have to worry about it. They just get the service and everything's automated. Definitely something that's worked for us. Could be something that works for you too. If you're a one-man band, maybe not so much, because you would obviously kind of require that income as you go through the summer. However, it does get me wondering sometimes through the summer, what's going on? Why are we tight for cash this month? But I have to remember, we're only getting a percentage of the grass cutting income through the summer months. The payments are still catching up in the winter months. So yeah, a bit of a car ramble there as we head through to the tip. We'll get this unloaded and we'll get the trailer dropped off for its MOT. So just pulled into MKM. Kindly asked the lorry driver as he was leaving if he could squeeze some timber on for me. which he has agreed to do. So he will get that dropped off to the yard because I have no trailer. I can't take it myself. So good service from MKM. Thank you very much. We need some 2x2s for some raised planters that we're going to be doing at this project. They're going to have a vegetable plot area fenced off. Yeah, some wee raised planters for the kids to grow their stuff in would be ideal. So that's what we're doing with those. So we'll just head back to Grantown now and see what like. So this is for a local nursery play group. Yeah, it's an outdoor area. So the main building is over there and they have got astroturf and a climbing frame and what have you, but this is supposed to be a wild area, and beforehand it was just an area of nothing really, just grass and kind of just soil. They had like a little summer house thing and stuff like that, but we're redesigning it. So I've just done a little bit here in the machine just to try and create this meander. So the sleepers will come round here, curve into what will be a kind of lower step into this area here, and then the path will come back down kind of into this channels. I can only do so much at a time because I need to get the soil away, but we don't have the trailer today, so just kind of digging it as we go. Yeah, slowly come together. Problem with this ground is it's so dry, like there's just no structure to it really. Everything just kind of crumbles and it's so dusty, so it's hard to get like a nice digging trench in it. And you know, you've also got the roots from the trees, which we're trying to obviously avoid as much as we can as to not damage the tree, but it's going to be inevitable when digging. We're going to have to go through some of them, so it is just what it is. It's kind of difficult when you're by yourself to do jobs that are two people jobs. So I'm trying to do the stuff that I can kind of do by myself first, and then tomorrow when Mike's back we can crack on with the sleeper edging again. So yeah, that is the plan. Costin Press ginger beer. Who's phoning me now? Hello? So we're back in the yard. We've got a heap of sleepers here that were cut, but they need a bitumen coating along the bottom. This is basically what we're looking for. They're getting concreted in about 150 mil into the ground. So to protect this from the moisture getting in, as best we can, we coat it in this bitumen stuff, blackjack, if I can get it in. Ooh. DPM, so basically that's what you tank on the back of like a brick wall to waterproof it. I leave the bottoms free because I think the whole idea is if there's any moisture there, it would creep out the bottom. So it doesn't really matter about that, and that's right at the bottom anyway, so it's not a big deal. Usually the area where these rot is where the ground meets it. So when you've got soil, wet soil against it all the time. So hopefully by the time this is in the ground, concreted, and there's going to be just a small layer of backfill or whatever it's going to be, then it's enough to dry out and not rot the wood, because this is treated, pressure treated. However, the treatment only goes in so far. You can see the dark green treatment. Now these are incised, which basically puts these little slits in to try and get the treatment in further, but all this in the middle isn't treated. Well, at least I don't think so. It doesn't look it anyway. So you can see the green treatment that's seeped in around the edges. So what we'll do is these are all going to be showing up, and we will coat these in a brush on treatment to try and protect the tops as well. So just trying to future proof these and yeah, make them last long, eh? Do not go any closer to that, please. Come here. Come here. You're almost getting blacker than you are. Honest to God. Oh, it probably was. Probably was me. That is the guys back from the grass cutting, blowing off the mower. Heavily congested yard. That reminds me. I reversed into that. With the crafter, I reversed into it and broke the mirror, so I need to get another one. I'm blaming the size of the yard. It's too small. Which one are you getting down?
Probably the empty one. The blank one.
Because you're leaving us. Tom's leaving us. He's been a traitor. Where are you going?
Me?
Come on, tell the camera where you're going.
I'm not saying it again.
What are you going to do?
I get shy then, I'm sorry.
Come on, you've been on you've had the camera in your hand. Where are you going? He's leaving us, isn't he?
He is. Yeah.
Only on a part-time.
You're leaving your
To
partner.
greener pastures.
Off to the
In
architect.
Serbia.
The architect. Off to be a signage manager for a signage company that is contracted for UEFA games or all around Europe.
So what does that mean? What are you doing?
Basically dressing an entire stadium, getting it match ready for televised football games and events.
Very fancy.
Yes.
There we go, that was pretty good.
And we're stuck here,
Yeah.
painting sleepers.
Yeah.
Can you blame me?
What do you mean by that? Nah, fair play. Can I come?
You won't. You can be my local labourer, I told you.
Oh, absolutely, I'm a hell working for you. I work for Kyle and Mike, but I'm not working for you.
Ben, sweep the floor.
Absolutely not.
One more thing before you go.
Come on. I'm not that bad. While you're here,
Yeah, while you're here, exactly.
I'm as bad as the customers. General consensus on the day?
Good day.
Good day.
Yep, good day. Good day. I'm glad that the rain stayed off. I thought it was going to bucket down.
90%
Yeah.
dry.
But it didn't.
The grass continues. Good morning, folks. It is Tuesday. It was raining all last night. Well, basically from 7 o'clock onwards. So it's pretty wet today, however the sun is trying to burn through. Kyle and Damien are cutting grass today. They're basically going to take care of the grass most of the week while me and Mike progress on with the job. Progress, hopefully not degress, with this current project that we're on, so it'd be good to get that pushed on. So yeah, that's the plan of action. And we're just heading up to the yard. Aye, aye, doggy. What? What? You be the cameraman. So I've just been and had a look at an ISO container that that's going for sale locally. I think we're going to go for it, so it's hopefully going to get delivered this week. Got a high-ab lorry coming, so we need to clear a space for that. We've just got quite a bit of stuff now, and that container is chock-a-block. And yeah, it would just be good to get stuff out of being in the yard and under a dry container. So that's the idea. Another investment. Do I need it right now? Probably not, but it's going at a decent price. I've got an opportunity to get it delivered at a lower cost because it's going to be here anyway, delivering new ones to the place it's coming from. And yeah, it's going to be needed at some point. So if I'm saving money now, then yeah, it's probably a worthwhile investment. What? So we're making progress there. Young Alex has came out to give us a hand. He's came out a couple of days before, so that's my old PE teacher driving past in a very nice Audi, I must say. So Alex has came out and given us a hand a couple of times before, so he was after some work, so more than welcome, because we could use all the help we can get at the moment. I've left the guys to it. They're going to crack on laying some more, and I'm on my way to pick up the trailer that went in yesterday for service. It's had 2 new tyres on it. 2 of them are semi-okay, so they'll last for a little bit while longer. I've put them on the front. What I'll do is I'll hopefully go and pick that up, go and get a load of concrete mix ready for tomorrow, because I've got to do the shed bases, a shed base and a greenhouse base, so that will do for that. And yeah, that is the idea. It's currently 4:10 on a Tuesday afternoon. 2 new tyres in the back, 2 at the front are still okay. The lights are all working fine. The spare, told them to put the best tyre on the spare, so we've got a spare again. And yeah, usually I wait for these things to be a problem before I fix them, but I've tried to be proactive now, and I've noticed that some of the tyres weren't actually legal just because there was a cut in it, but you wouldn't have seen the cut unless you took the tyre off and had a look, so just shows you got to be on top of these things. Prevention is better than cure, a wise man once said. So we've just loaded up with 2 ton of concrete mix, and we are heading back. So it is Wednesday, we are back on site. It has now just started raining. We have bumped into a manhole that we've had to navigate our way around, and we're currently digging out for the track. It's a bit of a delicate procedure, having to carefully dig our way, trying to work around roots where we can. Some of them just have to come out. Hopefully it doesn't compromise the tree. None of them are really major roots. We're making progress, we're slowly getting there. Hopefully get the rest, if not the majority of the sleepers in today. I think we do need to cut some more because we might run out with what we've got, but that's fine. We just obviously got a new delivery of sleepers. So Kyle and Damien, God bless them, are out cutting grass. Hopefully the weather's not like this where they are, and yeah, because that makes life a lot harder. Young Alex is out as well today, giving us a hand. The kids are obviously back to school, so Jaeger's got friends. Hey? It's getting all the attention. Now they've learnt his name. We've got a massive amount of spoil to get rid of. One thing that kind of hindered us in this job was the access and the size of it. We've had to kind of work our way out as we've came. We've obviously taken a bit of the fence down here, which we'll have to go back up in the end. But the main entrance is through the playgroup. It's quite a narrow strip. You've got trees there. I've already smashed the window in the digger, that window. That's been replaced already, and yeah, let's not do it again. We're getting there, slowly but surely. Atta boy. So I'm just about to head up to the yard and cut some more sleepers because we are starting to run out. And ideally don't want the guys to stop. So I'm going to head up and cut the ones that they need. There's 3 different sizes. So yeah, quite a lot of work involved in the sleepers, doing them vertically like that anyway. But they do look good, so I'd like to do my garden like that. Hi, Kyle.
Bugger Thunder in the Glen. We're going to do Thunder in the Garden.
Thunder in the Glen is Harley's. Harley Davidson's. Did you go to the Harleys last year?
No, I arrived that day.
Oh, so you did,
Yeah, but it was like 11 at night, and when I came out of the Abbeymoor thing, that the Cairngorm Hotel, they were going off. It was just like this.
Oh,
massive
right. Is that
biker
when you
party.
arrived?
What the hell? Where have I arrived?
I probably would have been there. We're saying hello to you now.
Me and Kyle thought of a production video for some marketing.
Yeah.
Harley Davidson theme.
Just blow it my way, yeah?
What?
The stand. Jesus, you're putting on the pounds, eh? Actual.
My mum said that and my dad said that.
Oh, you're getting a bit round in the face, like.
Actual. I'm thinking about it quite a lot.
I'm fat shaming Damien.
My
But I'm in a position to do that because I'm fat, so. Shut up, you can't do it.
Big bone.
Big bone. I'm big. My mum always told me that. Kyle's heavy hand broke the handle. So I'm having to try and super glue it back on. Gorilla glue. That stuff is pretty good, but it could do a clamp, you know, to let it dry.
Kyle, just stick your hand on it and
I'll hold it.
push it.
Hi.
Should dry quite quickly though, doesn't it?
Who's the culprit?
Me. To be fair,
You barely.
to be fair, it was going to be. I was just the
It's
lucky
going to be
one.
whoever pulled the
Yeah.
handle.
Next, and we were on a slope, so it was probably a bit more force on it.
Right, have a good night. See you later. Come on. I've got all day. See you later.
Yeah.
Progress report. We're getting there. Glad to see the back of these, Michael.
Yes, I'll give me cement blocks every day.
Where are you off to today?
Abbeymoor, then Kincraig, and then out to the centre of Scotland, Lagan.
Centre of Scotland.
We're going to do some sightseeing. See the centre of Scotland stone.
For the tourism. Oh well, have a wonderful day.
Thank you.
See you later.
Bye. So, me and Jaeger just went and dropped a load off. The guys are just finishing getting the rest of the sleepers in, that last little corner. I'm trying to get rid of the spoil that's there to get it out of the way. Unfortunately, having to use this because the trailer's full of concrete mix. We're just deciding whether we should just take the concrete mix out with the digger and then start using the trailer, because this thing's fine. However, the weight that it can carry is hopeless. I mean, you've got a lot of stuff to shift. It is a bit time consuming, but we'll see. It might not be too long. We're just local to our dumping place, so it's not far to drive, so maybe a few loads in this isn't going to be a bad thing. Yeah, just heading back now. Michael Mann, can you explain to the camera what we're doing now?
We're away to set the concrete pads for the shed and the greenhouse.
For the English viewers, we're away to set the concrete pads. Did anyone understand that? I did, but... So we've got the forms just set up. They're not squared up or anything, but we made them up at the yard on the flat. So we'll get them all pegged in, squared up, hardcore in, and then get the concrete in. A little greenhouse here and shed over there, so yeah. So that is us finished for the day. It's 10 to 6. The guys got the sleepers finished, or well, up to where we can't go no longer. We got the concrete bases in for the shed and the greenhouse. So yeah, it is. It's all slowly coming together. It's all these main fundamental bits that take the longest, that almost look like you're not getting anywhere, but once they're out of the way, you're like smooth sailing. Tomorrow we're hopefully going to finish the wee entrance bit to the grass area, and we're also, hopefully if the quarry is open, going to run in some type 1 material for the path and the mud kitchen area, which will hopefully make an instant kind of impact and such a difference to see the different area come together. So yeah, I'd like to hope we're pretty much on track for finishing next week. It's Friday and it's raining. What a day to end the week. It's bad enough for us on this nursery job, but who I really feel for is Kyle and Damien out trying to cut grass in this weather. It's really not ideal. Getting wet while cutting grass is one thing. It's probably bearable. We've got the waterproof jackets and that, waterproof trousers, crack on. It's trying to get a decent finish whilst doing that. The whole day just kind of takes a little bit longer, and for a Friday, not ideal, but it is what it is. This is the job that we signed up for, and they'll get it done regardless. Yes. Bloody annoying when you leave the car with your keys in your pocket. It toots the horn. Try and get some things ready for the guys. Get the Ferris out. Found my jacket. It's not going to stay dry for very long though, because these aren't waterproof, these are soft shell ones, but yeah. These cameras, by the way, I've got face tracking IDs, so if you wonder why it's following me, it's because technology is very cool. I don't know how far around. It obviously doesn't follow me 360 degrees. How have you got the sprayer? That's alright.
What?
That's alright.
It is a tiny garden. It's like the size of one of these bays.
Glyphosate very expensive.
What?
Glyphosate's very expensive. Yeah.
How much?
Yeah, about £100 of one of those.
Take out my wages.
I know what it is. Waterproof today, methinks.
It's not stopping an hour.
Is it?
No, I don't look like it.
Optimism. You will need it today though, if it does. Did you mix it up?
Yeah, there's some couple litres here.
What did you mix it with? 25 to?
Yeah,
What?
1 litre now.
I can hand it in the outdoor centre. Make sure you do the outdoor centre, because.
But if it's soaking, then we obviously can't.
Yeah. No, it's just he didn't realise that we had to do it. That was a steep incline to get up there. We've just got a wee bit to grind out to make the path lower. Should have plenty of fuel. So are we enthusiastic today, Kyle?
Trying to be.
I'd take that with you. Oh, what a day, man. What a day. So just logging into Hubscape to make sure the route is all fine for the guys. They pretty much know the route anyway off by heart. They don't actually need it, but it's good practice to have it. Where is my phone? I think I've left my phone at home, but I'm getting a text.
Cool, see you later.
Yeah, cool. I'm just trying to... Can you phone my phone, see if it's kicking about? Because it's connected.
It's ringing.
Go and check the pickup. I've just checked, but I don't think so. Right, okay. Where'd you go after Achnahunnit?
Cromdale.
Do you not go to Simon's first?
We do Simon's first now.
Alright, okay. Simon's.
But I don't know if that's better. Is it better doing that after? Because you can go to Tom Baines.
Section. Tom Baines probably quicker if you go out of Granton
Yeah.
and then go up under
As
the bridge.
opposed to-
So do them and then, yeah.
And we get Hosier on the.
Hosier. Hosier the artist.
Take me to church.
I was going to say, if you just go up to Tom Bain first and then get him when you come back, because you're going to have to come into Cromdale anyway. So instead of going past, just go past the junction, do Simon's. Yeah, just go straight out and do that. But once you've done Achnahunnit, come back, do Simon's, and then you can go back into Cromdale.
Okay.
Do you know what I mean? Because you're going to have to come back and go into the junction
Yeah.
anyway. So just come past the junction, do his, and then it's... Have a wonderful day.
You too.
Be safe. It's like watching your kids go off to school in the rain. That is the guys headed off for their Friday route. I really do hope it stops raining, but it'll be what it'll be. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to jump in the beaver tail and then go and grab my phone, and I think we'll head up and get the stump grinded out first, just so it's ready to go. Just got to grind in this bit and that bugger, Jesus. That'll be alright. Maybe go grab the hard bristle brush and just clean off the soil. Just clean it up as nicely as possible. So that is the stump root that was still sticking up, dealt with. Dropped the beaver tail back in the yard. Now in the pickup, a way to get a load of type 1. Now the quarry is going to be open for 20 minutes and then he's going to be away for the rest of the day, so we're probably going to have to go further afield to get more type 1. 20 minutes away, but that turns into an hour there, back and forth, loading. We'll see how far this goes. We'll get a load in this trailer. The thing is as well, I don't really like mixing and matching the different type 1. They all do the same thing, but you know, they're different colours, and I've got OCD, I'm just a weirdo, so we'll go and get a load, see how far it goes, and then go from there. So I ended up getting another load of type 1 from a different quarry, just 15 minutes in the other direction. Whoa! It's going to be a slightly different colour, but it all doesn't really matter because it's all going to be getting capped with dust, with the quarry dust as a top layer to finish it off, so what's underneath doesn't really matter. So it is the end of Friday. Mike had an early finish today. He was golfing at an event. It was just myself and Alex. We came back to the yard and offloaded, gave the pickup a tidy up. Alex is currently in the process of cleaning down the crafter. Kyle and Damien have just arrived and just getting wound down for the week. We're all quiet.
Oh, you're filming again.
The pressure obviously caught on.
I was too busy looking at the... Damn it.
No pressure, cool as a cucumber.
I was looking at the weight bench.
Oh God. Well, Damien, how was your week?
That was great, aye. Thanks for asking.
I hate you, you're sarcastic.
How was your week?
That was great, aye, thanks for asking. It was alright. It was alright. Making progress on that job, so Mike finished early today.
Not a part-timer,
Yeah. Part-timer. Thoughts on the week, Kyle?
Lots of grass. Never-ending grass.
Grass,
Actually,
grass, grass.
Good weather for it.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think a lot of people would disagree.
We were lucky. We didn't get much rain at all.
No. Makes a change. You can do the outro then.
I don't know what to say.
I don't know what you... Now suddenly you've got nothing to say.
I know. I can speak. I just can't speak into a camera.
You've done it before.
I know, but
You've held the camera.
I held it. But doesn't mean I'm like. I don't know. Doesn't mean I'm confident doing it. Get it out of my face, man.
Kyle, please do the honours.
Oh, goodness. I've got nothing to say either.
Just an outro.
No, been a good week. Got a lot of grass cuts. I don't know how far you guys have got with your project.
Yeah, we're getting there, we're getting there.
There we go. So all in all the vehicles are in one piece. Everyone's relatively in one piece. So yeah, I think I'll count that as a win.
Cool. We'll see you next week.